curious. I think everyone's curious once in a while, especially when something big happens, like a star player from an NBA team moves to another team, which causes controversy. And we are all curious what's going to happen next. Or global warming. Is there global warming? Or in politics, why do people try to make their opponent look bad instead of making themselves look better? How about in school, when there's these cliques? I'm an 18-year-old senior, and I don't understand how there are different groups of people that are scared to talk to anybody else except the people in their group. It doesn't make any sense to me. And this year for a satire, I kind of satirized that. Specifically, I talked about planets and how the planets' names resemble the groups of people. See, the planets are named after Roman gods, and Mars, for example, is the Greek god of war. So the people on that planet were really brutal and they were constantly fighting. And Venus was one where they were obsessed with love and affection and looks and everything like that. And that's similar to some people. But what about those stereotypes? Some, I think, could be true. And some, I believe, become a truthful matter because people think stereotypes are the way to live. Now, that's not really what I'm really most curious about. I'm curious about life. How do I know what comes next? How do I know that tomorrow I'm not going to be here? What if I want to take a trip to, I don't know, Honduras to do a service trip or go to Italy for an adventure? I don't know what's really next for me, except I really want to go to college, get a good engineering degree, and sing along the way. My dream is to become a singer, but is that what is really next for me? What is God's plan? No one really knows except Him, I guess. But it's a mystery, life. Well, the Bishop of Cleveland said that life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved, and that is so true. But people live in the reverse. They live life as if they have to fix everything. They have to be on top of the world. It'd be nice for someone to discover the cure for cancer or find out why things happen like that and that cause tragedy. Like what goes in terrorist minds when they plan an attack on a nation of innocent people. That's what I'm curious about. What makes people think that they are better than the other? And how do we know for sure what's next in life? Well, my next step is college, like I said. And after that, I don't know. In the years, it changes. As I get closer to others, I grow farther apart from many other people. And sometimes I'm sad about that because all those moments I had with people that I'm losing touch with, those were memorable moments, and sometimes they don't reach the height of the new moments that I have with my new friends or all the people I meet. And what about the people that I'm leaving behind if I move away? They will probably be alright, but would I? Many things in this world confuse me. Like, well, hatred. We have original sin, right? Because of Adam and Eve. God gave us free will. And I think that helps us because if we didn't have free will, then we truly wouldn't love each other. Right? Because we wouldn't have the free will to love them. It'd be like a rule, regulation. And without free will, I can only imagine that people would just want to go against the norm. Go against what's supposed to be. Like the world is now. So either way, the world would change. Kind of like evolution. Monkey to human, that kind of thing. You know, the bird changes the beak for different uses like seeds or bugs and stuff like that. But those are physical changes. What about the emotional changes? The thoughtful changes, the reasonable, rational, everything. Life is full of surprises, and I'm one that knows that. I've realized it. I have a problem with some people that don't think that it is constantly changing. We live in a world of people who desire, have wants, and then there's people that are needy. They need things, and they don't even have the minimum of what they need to survive. For them, life is a bumpy road ahead, and sometimes the stereotype of them is that they chose to be that way. But in this economy, how can you be so sure? People get laid off all the time, and unfortunately that happens to both parents or the main benefactor. What happens to the kids? Those innocent kids, they did nothing wrong. Nothing. How does that make sense? To me, the innocent should be free to be innocent and live their lives. But things happen. And right now, I don't know where this is going for the world. People say global warming. People say the ice age will come next. But what about tomorrow? Are people really thinking just about tomorrow I'm going to go out to lunch with my friends? Or next month on my birthday, I'm going to have a big party get together with all my old and new friends so we can get reconnected. Life's a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. That's what I'm going to be looking for. That's what I'm curious about. The mystery of it all. Thank you.